Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to Genesis Alpha 1. The crew is returning. Oh, they're bringing a plant with them, look. And there's probably some nasty gribbly guys as well.
Harvester has returned.
Ah. That's unusual. No bad guys at all. What about did an infestation sneak on? We got any spores? I'm not seeing any gas to indicate spores either, so I was not expecting that. I was expecting to have to really unload a lot of firepower in the dock here, and it's just not the case. I'm pleasantly surprised by that. Let's just... Oh, something snuck out over here. I got taken out by one of our turrets. Ah, there it is. Look, big dead spider. Let's just have a quick inspection over here. What's our barriers at 85? That one's going to need replacing soon as well. 470, that's not too bad. What's the ammo like on the turret? 305. Oh, another spider sneaking out there. Only 5 rounds left. This turret's about to go. So we're going to have to replace that one. So we've got a couple of turrets. We've got 3 turrets about to disappear on us. And 3 barriers that are running very low as well.
Materials have been refined.
That's going to be interesting. We don't have that many available, I don't think.
Access granted.
I've only got 3 turrets, look. Oh, 4, because I've got that partial turret as well. Let's grab an extra couple of barriers as well. I'm going to send the crew back out straight away.
Harvester destination set.
See what they bring back, and while they're doing that, I'm going to check on our tractor beam. All clean down here. That's good. Are we actually beaming anything up? I think we might have killed these piles now. Yeah, we've cleaned those out. So it's just Parkonko that still needs to be cleared away. Some gold, some platinum, and some niter. All 3 of those are pretty good value resources. Gold and platinum, I think, are both 4 value each, and niter is worth 3 each. You see, we've got plenty of space left in storage, and stocking up on those higher value items is definitely going to be very useful for us trading going forward. Do still need more sulfur though. We're out of turrets again, because obviously I'm carrying ones for replacements, and we haven't got much in the way of bullets left either, so we're going to need sulfur for bullets too, and for weapon research. So sulfur is definitely a high demand product. Let's take a quick let's do this on the bridge, and we can teleport back as soon as the ship arrives. Let's have a quick look and see what sulfur deposits we've got nearby.
Harvester has returned.
None. Oh, that's a bit of a worry. There's very little sulfur left by the look of it. We've got... Yeah, that's really bad. I mean, we haven't scanned all of the galaxy, so maybe we'll find some sulfur deposits somewhere else as well going forward. But if that's it, if that's all the sulfur that's left,
New materials have been refined.
that's quite discouraging. That's quite discouraging indeed. Right, let's make our way back to the beaming station by the hangar. I heard gunfire. Oh, the ship's back. Oh, we've got an infestation. Alright, we need to deal with this quickly.
New clone research on
Inferno, rank 10, or rank 2. And then an inadequate sample, that was an extra rank 2 Inferno clone sample there. Yeah, that appears to be all of the infestation that way, doesn't it? It's got to have spread down here. Yeah, it has. Look, oh, quite vast. Okay. Has it spread anywhere else?
Life form detected.
Ooh, barrier went down there. We got here just in time to replace that one. I didn't even realise that one was low. Didn't think to check that one. No biomass. Let's check over here. Still fine. That turret's still got 5 rounds. That's 1 shot, effectively. It fires 5 rounds per shot, I think. Oh, God, that thing is still here, look. Where'd that gas go? I just saw it. Didn't it go back into the hangar? Must have done. Where did it go?
New materials have been refined.
Oh, if it's gone there. Does it spread down here? Not yet. Hasn't spread over here. And it doesn't spread in the tunnels because it needs corridor height, because it hatches humanoids rather than bugs. So we haven't got to worry about checking the tunnels for the green stuff, but you know, as you've seen in the past, that stuff is extremely virulent. You think you get it, but you miss a tiny little bit and it spreads and re-establishes itself so quickly. You have to really check multiple times. Just to make sure you've actually cleared it all. Okay, looks good. Let's send the ship back out again.
New materials have been refined. Harvester destination set.
Just double checking the corridor again. Okay, that's fine. We're going to go on the trip this time.
Access grant 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch sequence activated.
A little bow to the ammo. So this is a danger planet, but not a critical planet. Although we've seen in the past, sometimes low danger planets are more dangerous than danger planets. If that makes sense. It's just the way the aliens attack sometimes. And of course, we're going down this time, so whereas the crew are safe on away missions when we send them out, now that we're here on an actual mission, the crew is at risk. So if they die, as I said, if they die, they die. We'll replace them and upgrade them. Binny is a spider, so we'll upgrade him to a rank 2 arachnoid. And I think, is it Glenn who's here? That's Binny. Where's Glenn? There's Glenn. No, that's Binny. Yeah, Glenn. Glenn's a human, so we can upgrade Glenn to a version 2 human. Or a version 3. Yeah, version 2 human. I got distracted for a second then by the V2 on his name. It's his second life, but he's still a version 1 human clone at the moment. Oh, Infernos. Oh yeah, they're much easier to kill on this planet. So they are definitely less extreme down here. Use our cloning ability. Look at that. Brilliant. Normally we only got 10 points of health. I'm guessing we're going to get 20 with level 2 healing. I mean, we got 14 just there, but that's, you know, how much damage we had. Stuff spawning in over here. Sneak behind them. Surprise! Surprise acid attack. Okay, so we've taken 30 hits of damage. Let's see. There's still something here. Oh, there he is. Let's see how much we get when we heal now. Oh, 30. Oh, that's impressive. That's a big step up. Oh, that's a sneak attack and a half, that is. Acid seems to be working quite well on these guys. So maybe it was just because we're on a critical planet that we didn't do that much damage with acid against them last time. Did we even try using acid? I know we used the minigun and that wasn't particularly effective.
10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4,
There we go. Job done. Nice safe return to the ship. And nothing brought back with us as a result. Or at least not on the side of the ship. Who knows about the samples? Probably something in the samples. Seems to be the way, doesn't it? So we'll get this unloaded. Let's take a look at our resources. Still got niter and iridium waiting to be refined. We've only got 5 uranium left. We need to be careful we don't burn through too much uranium. Otherwise we're going to find ourselves, you know, kind of struggling, just making short little hops rather than big jumps again. Although with the 3 engines that we have now, we can jump much further distances than before. So it's not too bad. You know, we're not in an emergency situation in need of uranium.
New materials have been refined.
Do I only have 1 person working in the refinery still? Oh, I've got 2 in here, look. Arachnoid and a crawl, so a decent mix. It's essentially the same as having 2 humans in here, but it's because we've got so many plants. Let's see, do we have... Let me zoom out a bit. There we go. How much aluminium do we have? 4. We're 1 short of being able to build another greenhouse. That would have helped if we could have set up a new biosphere. You know, aboard one of those 2 or above one of those 2. That would have helped, but we just don't have enough. So, I think we may have to jump for some more aluminium again. Let's continue clearing out this planet. That's 9 resources. That's 2 more trips. Our deposit space... Well, you can see, look, let's see. I've got 10... 22. We've only got 10 spaces for actual materials. 22 of our 32 deposit slots are taken up by plants. That's a lot of plants. Let me take a look. Oops. There we go. I want to take a look at our Genesis candidates. We have an HCI planet. So I think that'll be the next biosphere that we create. Because we've got a lot of those plants. We've got 7 of them. Yeah, that's 7 of those, so we need to get rid of some of those. We could also be potentially a little bit picky with which ones we put in. You know, we want to go for, you know, 3 and 4 if we can, as opposed to just 2. Is the ship ready to launch yet? No, still not. How much cargo is left to unload? 1 piece. I think I'm going to send the ship out on mission, and while it's there, we're going to go and help speed up refining a bit. Try and burn through some of those resources a little bit quicker. Switch over to the laser rifle. Made that mistake of using acid in the ship before. It never goes well.
New materials have been
Somebody
refined.
usually gets acid in the face, more often than not me. Or the poor, misfortunate member of crew that I happen to be controlling. So it's still going to be a bit of a slow process, because we're still going to have to wait for one of our Robotniks to come and collect. And odds are the one that comes to collect is going to be coming from the workshop and not from the hangar. I don't know why, it's annoying. I suppose I could destroy one of our... I might actually do that. I might destroy that Robotnik, just so it brings one from the hangar. It speeds up how quickly we can collect a new resource. Because you watch, he's going to go all the way back, and he won't turn around, I think, until he actually gets into his
New materials have been
his actual
refined.
slot. Let's see if we can track on here. Oh, harvester's back. Just saw it coming in. I know he is coming back, look. Let's check the hangar. Let's crouch down behind the barrier.
Harvester has
Oh, an ability. Potentially. It didn't give us anything. Okay. Something's still alive. There we go. Everything's dead now. Maybe something came out of the samples at the same time. So we lost the barrier and the turret in this corner.
New materials have been refined.
I can do this in a way that's going to go across. You see that balance is up in the air. That's no good. Let's try there. That might work. Trying to make sure that there's no gap for, you know, Wrigley's to get underneath. I think we're okay there. Plus, it also now covers the ramp, stops them from just walking straight up here, which has been a problem in the past. Let's replace that turret. Get some biomass. That turret's okay. The one at the back here has gone. We need to replace this one. There we go. And let's go check the one. Oops. Let's go check the one back here as well. Now that's still going. I thought that might have gone by now. Still got those 5 rounds left. Okay, that's fine.
Have been refined.
Where is that other Robotnik? I'm going to destroy it. Let it get through the corridor first. There we go. Stand back. There we go. Yeah, it'll potentially slow us down in terms of unloading a little bit, but in terms of getting materials into the refinery, it'll speed things up because they're having to come from a much shorter distance. And we'll do this until we get the black Robotnik. You know, when we get the B1, then we'll be able to go back to 3, and that'll really dramatically improve our performance again. So, once again, we need to help out with the refining process. Try and speed everything up as quick as we can. Still one more sample that needs to be unloaded from the harvester, I think. There you go, he's gone to get something from the refinery. Nothing sneaking out.
New materials have been refined.
This is the choke point at the moment because we have so few available slots. You know, there's no real downtime. We're going to go along on this one.
5, 4, 3,
Oh, something's popped out. Look. Just have to hope that the crew can do it. Yeah, they dealt with it. Light blinked green just at the end there. That's good, that's reassuring. I'm going to stick with the acid throw, I think. Worked out very well for us last time we were down here. So we've got 4 items that need to be collected. There's 2 of them right here at the back of the ship. Where's the next one? There's one over there. And the other one will be on the other side, I think. Is that it? Yes. So again, I'm just going to play guard duty. Oh, stuff spawning in straight away, look. That's an ability sample, hopefully. Ah, no ability sample. Maybe we've already got the ability. We gain, 30 points of health. That's how much we get from healing level 2. Much better than 10 from level 1. That's good to see. At least we know for definite how much we get now. Thought I saw something beaming in. Yeah, a couple of infernos. There we go, they're all dead. Keeping my distance so I don't burn myself, because I've done that way too many times. Back up to full health. just the one. That seems... Oh, no, there were two. There we go. Grab some biomass. And this, I think, is the last sample, isn't it? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. That's the fourth and final sample. So we're almost done on this planet, and then we're almost done. Well, once we're done, we'll be out of this system. Moving on to somewhere new. And we'll go and find somewhere with some aluminium, I think. So we can get another greenhouse up and running, get rid of some of those plants, and clear out some space. We're also going to go looking for more KOH plants as well, because we need to get that first Genesis mission underway. We've got 2 KOH planets. What's spawned in and where? Oh, Infernos, and they're way off. Yeah, we'll just go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah, they didn't even trigger the turret. That's how far off they were. So we're done in this system. Time to move on. Time to find a new place to harvest. We've got a few choices nearby, which I had previously discounted because I was worried about the difficulty of the planets, but maybe now, having survived a a critical planet quite comfortably, actually, we could... Oh, hello. No, we do need to move. Look, we've got Freeman right next door to us. We do still have the merchant here. Just one last check, see what he's got, if there's anything there we can get from him. It's got the Hollow 2 clone, but we don't need that. It's got a little bit of uranium. Let's grab a couple of bits of uranium. There we go. Just to give us a little bit more to play about with. And let's find another system. I think we're going to be safe from the Freeman as long as we're in the system here with the merchant. But if the merchant moves, which I don't think he will do until we move, then obviously something else can occupy that space instead. We've got a suit upgrade over here, and then everything in there is unknown, so we could have a nice supply of sulfur in there. Do we have any aluminium in there that we know of? No, but we do have aluminium in these surrounding areas over here. Actually, what's on that? Oh, it's a palm. It's good for O2.
New materials have
got a
been
full
refined.
scan of this. Another HCI plant. Aluminium as debris. Some more N2O plants. There's loads of those as well. We've already got 5 of those. Look at that, 8 NH3 plants as well. Ah, wow. That's just, it's insane. So many plants that we just can't use. Well, not so much can't use, but, have no need for. What have we got in here? Aluminium, 2 sites, an HCI plant, and a fern, another site, some more uranium, and then aluminium and copper and iridium.
New materials have been refined.
If it wasn't for the Freeman, I would jump into that system and have a look. Those Freeman make me too nervous. What's in here? Oh wow, look at the size of this system. We are going to have cosmic spores to deal with. Our shield strength should theoretically hold up, or at least partially hold up. We have got mechanics nearby the area as well that we do need to be wary of. Wonder if we can get spores and mechanics in the same system at the same time. That I don't know. That might be worth a try.
New materials.
Yeah, it's just a complete mystery as to what else is in here, isn't there? Let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's see what's in here. We'll keep an eye on our shield strength as well. We've got 2 shields at the moment. We've actually got... As if we zoom out a bit. Can we see the spores? Kind of. You can see the kind of look of the galaxies, that kind of thing. There's our shields flaring. We've got 2 shields, haven't we? Defenses. We could.
Crew quarters. Each crew member needs a slot in one of these.
Is it
modules.
life systems? No, it's
If
space
a crew
travel, isn't
member
it?
is sick or feels bad,
We could craft
you
2
can
more
most
shields.
likely find them here.
That's going to really hamper us energy-wise. Have we got space for 1 more generator? Yes, we can build 1 more reactor. Okay, let's do it then. Let's increase our shields. So let's put another shield down here.
Force field is at full strength.
And another one down there. There we go. So that'll improve our shield strength dramatically. That'll protect us
Force field is at
from
full
these
strength.
spores. You know, with 4 shields, we're very, very strong indeed. And certainly in a green area like this, we shouldn't have any issues with stuff sneaking on board. We'll still do a scout through the tunnels
New
and make
materials
sure,
have been refined.
but we should theoretically be pretty safe in here. Once we get to 5 shields, we're pretty much untouchable. So what do we have? We know about the aluminium. 2 sets of aluminium.
Force field
Got some
is at full
lithium.
strength.
Give me some sulfur as well. That's iron. Uranium. Wonder what else is going to pop up on this planet. Wonder if we're going to get some samples. Sorry,
Force
sites
field
in
is
this
at
system
full
as well.
strength.
I hope so. Let's go start our tractor beam. We'll start. Oh, there's only 1 aluminium here. Okay, that's a one and done sample there. Another planet's been scanned.
New
Niter
materials
and
have been
uranium.
refined.
Ugh. It's no use to us, really. Oh, another one down here. Fern, aluminium, niter, and uranium. So we're getting a ton of aluminium in this system. But the fern will be useful. Palm would have been better, though. Let's see what we get from this planet. Oh, Gonzazax, or Gonzarax. A Yari, a Palm, and some niter. So it's very, very specialised resources in this system.
Force field is at full strength.
An absolute ton of just a few. And there again, aluminium again. But we do have a site, and more importantly, we have sulfur.
materials have
That's
been
where we're
refined.
going first. So this is the only single piece of aluminium on this particular
Force
Resource
field
beam.
is at full strength.
tractor site. So we'll restart the beam somewhere else.
Resource acquired.
Nothing snuck up. So let's go for that one. We're going to go
Force field is at full strength.
down here, and we're going to Dracinus.
Harvester destination set.
9, 8, 7. Force field is at full strength. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch sequence activated.
I'm breaking out the big gun as well. I do like my minigun. It's probably not the most effective weapon against quite a few different enemy types, but it's so much fun to use. Right, let's go find that site. Ooh, good visibility. That's a bonus. There it is. There's our site. Look, a satellite dish.
Accessing archives.
No loot boxes for us to grab.
20%.
That's okay.
Life form detected. 40%.
Something's coming. It's going to be creepy crawlies, otherwise we'd see them by now.
60%.
Yep, there we go.
80%. Life form
I think mantis are more susceptible to... Oh, spiders. Yeah, I think mantis are more susceptible to energy blasts, but a spider might be more susceptible to bullets. What have we got here? Apart from company. Let's deal with the company first. Oh, Tom's Voyage. Now, this is something I was hoping we would get. There's a whole series of PDA announcements or PDA information you can get on Tom's Voyage, and I never really looked at those earlier. Yeah, I never looked at them on my first run, and I certainly didn't really look that hard at them. I picked up one or two, and I read, I think, the first one I found, and didn't read any of the others of Tom's Voyage when we were, in pre-release, when we're doing those live streams. So this will be something new for me as well, in a way. Tom's Voyage. Actually, try and figure out a bit more about Tom's Voyage, and who knows, maybe we'll get some useful information out of there. There's 3 samples, so we need 2 more. So we'll have a read of the first, well, however many of Tom's Voyages that we've picked up when we get back. We might have more than one. I thought they were healing. Yeah, they are healing. So we should have just one more space to go. What are they going to grab? Aluminium by the look of it. Yep. It's so much fun to use that thing. Just unload at full ammo on that thing. Right, let's go. Let's get off the planet.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Something nearly snuck on then. That was definitely quite close. We're alright though. We're fine. We're safe. Well, as safe as we can be, I suppose. Right. What was I going to do? I'll get moved out of the way by my Robotniks there. How much space do we have? I've got a few more spaces. Have we done an aluminium? We have. Right. Oh, we beamed one in, didn't we? Rather than refining one. Let's put in that extra greenhouse. Is that going to give me... I might need to think about this, actually. So I want to go up another deck, because I want to have a couple of greenhouses run down the spine of the ship over here as well. So we'll have 6, maybe? Who knows? Maybe one above the one above the bridge as well to make 7. I don't know. I mean, it's a question of putting in that generator first, I think. Let's do that. Let's get that final generator in. That's probably more important, because we've only got, as you can see, a few bits of energy left. So let's go with another turbo lift and turn that round. Oops. That's not a turbo lift.
Force field.
It's a beaming
is at full
station.
strength.
Ah. Okay. Let's go to... I want to have the turbo lift on this side, so on the top as well, so I don't get confused. And also because I don't want that. I don't really want anything there either. Let's delete that. Let's delete the access point. I just reinforced it, didn't I? Just wasted. Damn it! Just wasted something I couldn't really afford to waste. I think I wasted platinum. Maybe it was copper. But let's go with the turbo lift. Put
Force
one there.
field is at full strength.
Go up a level.
Force field is at full strength.
corridor.
Force field is at full strength.
Ah, there we go. I hadn't turned off what I thought I had active. So there we go. We have a corridor running there, and then off that we go to life systems, get our final reactor up and running. It's going to be offset at an angle. That's a bit of a shame. It won't let me build over the bridge, look. Will let me build there. That works. If I build that there, that works, because then that then can run down the spine, and I can then put another greenhouse in that spot. Okay, so that works. We have to go through the reactor to get to it, but that'll be fine. So let's delete
Force field is at
that.
full strength.
Now I've got some energy to play about with. Let's send the crew back out again.
Harvester
Send them back down there again.
set.
Let's go to zoom out a bit so I can see.
Force field is at full
Let's
strength.
go to farming. No, life systems.
Force
Greenhouse.
field is
And we
at
can
full
build
strength.
2 new greenhouses now. Plenty of extra energy. So I want one there. And I want another one there. All of a sudden, we can now add in a lot more crew, and more importantly, we can get rid of some of those plants that have been clogging up our inventory.
Force field is at full strength.
Ideally, what I would like is to have a checkpoint here with barriers and a turret, you know, protecting the entrances to both greenhouses. But we don't have the resources for that yet, unfortunately. So let's go to plants. Well, actually, no, we need to get a member of staff in here first, don't we? Who can I spare?
Force field is at full strength.
Okay, I've got 2
Resource
in each
acquired.
greenhouse at the moment, so let's put 1 in each greenhouse. So who is in here?
Harvester has returned.
That
New
I can pull out.
materials have
Cruise.
been refined.
Cruz is getting assigned to the new greenhouse. There we
Job
go.
assigned.
And let's go with...
Force field is at full strength.
see
Force
again, look,
field
the
is
really
at
good
full
ones,
strength.
they're not, they're not good for us.
Force field is at full strength.
Fern.
Force field is at full strength.
Yeah, we're going to go with an HCI one, weren't we? So
Force field
let's
is at full strength.
plant a Yari plant in here. I think our ship's about ready to return.
Force field is at full strength.
Yeah, it has just returned, I think. Oh no, it's actually been back a little while.
New materials
Okay,
have been
do we have an
refined.
infestation to worry about while we're down here? No, no, no.
Force field is at
Turrets are
full
still
strength.
up. Barriers are still up. A quick check through here. All good. There goes that turret. I had a feeling that was on its way. Well, we knew it was on its way, but I had a feeling it was going to go. So let's reposition it slightly. There we go. That's a bit more better, a bit more balanced. Everything's fine in there. Everything's fine in there. And there and there. Bit of biomass. And we're full. We have filled up our biotanks. Did we do all the
New
clone
materials
research
have
that
been
we could?
refined.
Yeah? We've researched all the clones that we can... Oh no, look, Inferno. We can research Inferno, and we should be able to research them up to level 2 as well, hopefully. Abilities, we still don't have anything else we can research. But that's certainly freed up 20 space in our biotank.
Force field is at full strength.
Let's move over to our other greenhouse. Or other pair of greenhouses. So who's in here that we can move to the new one? Pecky.
New materials have been
Pecky gets allocated to the other new greenhouse. And what are we going to put in here? Kind of like to work on improving our KOH, but we don't have any more KOH plans. So we'll just assign Pecky in here, and then...
Job assigned.
We'll try and find some plants that we can store in there. Actually, what? Please tell me I've done this the right way around. Is this? No, that's my O2, isn't it? Damn it. Never mind. Now we're going the wrong way. Beaming station. That's the bridge. Ah dear. Well, we've got everything that we need in that respect. Let's just start looking for KOH plans. Where are they? Some over here. We've got Freeman nearby. I'm not so scared of critical critical planets anymore. Critical plants could be quite scary. But I'm not so scared of being on a critical planet anymore. Now that we've been down to one and it hasn't been that bad. I mean, obviously that's not saying that's what it's going to be like for all of them, but it's a little bit of reassurance. Let's check out Sartorius on our way down to those Genesis candidates and those plants that we're after. See what goodies he has available for us. Oh, he's got lots of sulfur. We're taking that. Oh, Crawl 2. You know what? We'll take that as well. So how much do we need to come up with? 51. I think we can do that. Let's get rid of some of our gold, some of our platinum. Let's take the copper back. Let's get rid of niter. That's worth 2. I thought it was worth 3. Oh, it's iridium that's worth 3. There we go. Keep a little bit of those available because those are good for ammunition. Let's get rid of another couple of aluminium because we've got a fair bit of aluminium here. That's still too many. Alright, what can we take back? Let's take back a niter. There we go. Accept the trade. So now we have Crawl level 2, which means there'll be 175 health, I believe. Crawl level 2. Oh, that whole system is just screaming out as dangerous, isn't it? Let's go. We've just unlocked level 2 of superior genetics. That's for getting 3 separate strains of clone up to level 2, I believe. And we can research Inferno straight up to level 2 as well. Excellent stuff, as expected. So we need to find those plants. We need to get scanning. There's the plant. A gludantinum. Is that going to be worth 4? Please be worth 4. What have we got in the debris? Sulfur. Oh yes, we want the sulfur. Iron. A Zerx tree. Another Zerx. Oh, Zerx Crom. That's new. That's going to be worth quite a few, I think. What else do we have? 1 site, 2 sites, a pine. That's got to be worth 4 oxygen. We're starting to get the really good stuff. But it's coming with fraught with danger at the same time, so defenses. Let's convert that sulfur into new turrets because we're going to need them. I guarantee we're going to need them. And let's hope that the crew here doesn't die while we go off into our first mission.
New harvester destination set.
We want the plant and we want the site. and we'll do this when we return. I'm going to do you a cliffhanger. That's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with some more Genesis Alpha 1 very soon.